As we continue our look at the different positions on the Phoenix football team, we turn our attention to Damian Wroblewski and the offensive line. The O-line has not only been working hard to get up to speed in the new system, but also to get to know one another and themselves. Coach Wroblewski shared his thoughts on the progress the offensive line is making in these early spring practices.
When you look at the first scrimmage, you see a lot of people thinking. It's the first time they were in game situations and required to have those different schematics and plays come in and out different times. And so it always takes a little bit of time, but once they settle into their groove, I think they did a good job of understanding how to attack the people that they had to attack.
Coach Wroblewski shared his thoughts on how the young players are adapting to the new system.
Anytime you have young kids that are in a new system, then to some degree, before they can lead other people, they have to lead themselves. Still trying to find where they fit in, what's their stance like. Their stance is still new. It's a new stance from last year. Like anything else is new. But they're doing a solid job of understanding who they are. And to me, leadership is influence. How do I influence other people? If they just understand that if I can influence them in a positive way, then I am leading.
However, there are advantages to coaching younger players.
Generally speaking, younger people are more open-minded than older people, and so they're very open to what we're trying to do, what we're trying to accomplish. Have they mastered it yet? No, I mean, it's only been a few weeks and we're at the remedial stages, but as you watch the video, you can see evidence of them believing and trying and doing.
At this point in the preseason, Coach Wroblewski is stressing one simple message to his players.
Get better at a few things rather than be bad at a lot of things. So there are people that will go out and say, hey, we're going to do a lot of different things. We're going to confuse people. That confusion can also confuse your own players. And so when you're building a foundation of fundamentals, of an attitude, of a culture, I think you don't want to dilute it with schematic things. An offensive system is simply an organized way to advance the football down the field and score points.
Coach Wroblewski briefly touched on the important aspects of the game that an offensive lineman must be aware of.
There's a certain way you have to move. There's a certain way you have to carry your body. There's a certain speed that you have to move at. It's not always fast, it's not always slow. It's not always as fast as you possibly can. It's not always standing still. It's, the game in any given play, your speed or your pace can change a couple times. And I think that the guys are starting to understand pace, not just, hey, the ball is snapped, go as fast as you possibly can or something. We have to block the right people. We have to block them the right way. At the same time, we have to block them at the right time. There's spatial awareness as well. Where do I fit in spatially? In other words, as I come around this block and I got to go block this guy, where do I fit in spatially? Am I in the right spot? In the protection, where's the basket in relation to me? Where's the quarterback in relation to me? So there's a lot of things that carry over. That's going to tell you how to speed up and slow down. That's the art form that can be overlooked or not stressed enough.
Wroblewski has made the purpose of these spring practices clear as the team moves forward in their preparation for the coming season.
I want to see these guys develop a confidence in themselves and the skills that they've learned so that they can do them consistently and they can do it with great effort and push their limits. I want to see how far these guys can push their limits as far as their strain, their effort, their finish of the game in each individual play. How hard you play the game, what you put on video is who you are.